welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another pen for review. This is a Flashback review, and this is a pen that I've had in my collection since, I'd say, about August 23. So I've had this probably about a year and a half, almost 2 years now. So this is the Flashback review, and this is the Cypress Eggshell 01. You can see here that it is a Urushi pen. It's an ebonite base, and that's where the blackness comes from. And then you've got Urushi lacquer, but under that Urushi lacquer you've got abalone shells here, and you've got crushed duck's eggs as well. And this is a pen. I like Urushi, I like Maki-E, I like Raden, and I looked on mrcypress.com.tw and I saw a bunch of Maki-E Urushi pens, and this was one of the pens that I liked the look of. And I think this was the second pen that I purchased from Cypress. And this is a flat top pen. It's quite a long pen. It's about 150 millimeters long. If I unscrew the cap there, you'll see it's a 14 karat gold medium nib there from Cypress. The section, you can see, has got a little bit of sparkle to it, but nothing over the top. It is a cartridge converter pen. You cannot post the cap. It's not designed to be posted, but this was a pen that I kind of fell in love with. Like a lot of the pens that I will buy, I saw this pen and I was like, I do need to add this pen to my collection. And it wasn't as maybe beautiful as some of my other Eggshell Raden pens, like the Tatcha Miyabi Winter's Breath and the Tatcha Miyabi Empress Winter's Breath, or even the first Cypress pen that I bought, which was the Eggshell 06. But I do like this, and you can see in the size of my hand, it is a decent size, so you don't really need to post it. Now, in terms of the filling system, it is a cartridge converter. You can see it's empty there. I will re-ink it for this video, but it's a nice writing pen, and I really do like the pen. And I've had it nearly 2 years, and I think that speaks volumes, because I not only wanted to add this pen to my collection, but equally I still have it in my collection. I do like the abalone shell here. I like the sort of very sort of mismatched, a little bit like a volume equalizer that you can see there, the way that has been done. I think it's quite nice, matched with the black and also the crushed eggshell, where it almost looks as though the eggshells are falling away from the top of the cap and the blind cap at the other end of the pen. But you can see here, this really does sparkle as I twist that pen. It is quite an interesting pen. So for me, I'm so glad that I added this to my collection. And this, along with the first one I purchased, which was the Eggshell 06 from Cypress, this did open the floodgates a little bit, and I have bought quite a few Cypress pens since then. And I do just like Urushi, I do like Maki-E, I do like Raden. So for me, I looked at the price of the pens, I looked at the designs of the pens, I like the price and I like the design. So I did add quite a few more to my collection since, but this is still one that is close to my heart. I do still like this pen a lot. It is, for me, a beautiful pen, and I do like writing with that nib. It is a medium nib, and it does write a little bit more from a medium to a broad, but I like it. It's I typically like mediums or broad nibs, so it doesn't bother me either way. And for me, this just is a nice writing pen. So I think with that, let's do a comparison with other pens. So from left to right, we have a Pelikan M1000 Radon Sunlight. We have a Tweeko Seishu Dragon in red, a Tweeko Seishu Dragon in green. We have a Cypress, or Mr. Cypress, Eggshell 05A. We have the pen that started this all off, which is the Cypress Eggshell 06. We have this one, which is the Cypress Eggshell 01. We have a Montegrappa Bartolomeo Ferracina Shiny Circles. We have a Montegrappa, and this is the Game of Thrones Winter is Here Night King. We have a Montegrappa Extra 1930 Shiny Lines Dove, and we have a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition Jane Austen. So I think with that, let's now go and do a writing sample. So this is the Cypress, and it is the Eggshell 01, and it is a medium, and it is a 14 count gold nib. Now, I do find this writes a little bit more towards a broad. The ink in here today is Pilot Iroshizuku Aji Sei. And I just wanted a colour that would match some of the abalone shell, and this was just an ink colour that I came up with, and I'm glad that I did, because I think I've had this inked up ever since with this ink, this colour of ink. Now, in terms of line variations, I would definitely say on a vertical stroke there, I'm probably getting a Western medium, but when I'm applying a bit of pressure, I can get definitely a Western broad out of this. And you can see here the figure of eights that there is quite a bit of line variation on this nib. And if I continue those vertical lines, there is no hard starts or skips. Now, in terms of ink wetness, let's take a look at this. Now, I do find Aji Sei not that fire hose of an ink. It's not a hugely lubricated ink, although you do typically find that Pilot Iroshizuku inks are a little bit more lubricated than other brands of inks. So what do I like? What do I not like about this pen? Well, like I said, I added it to my collection. It was enough for me to go and buy this out of my own money, add it to my collection, like I do most of the pens in my collection. And a couple of years on, almost, I still have this pen in my collection. Is this a pen that I would want to sell at some point? I always say never, because at some point, somebody is going to offer you some money, or they're going to offer you to do a trade with a pen that you really want. So from that perspective, I won't say that I'll never let this pen go in my collection, but it's a pen I like a lot of Urushi, I like a lot of Maki pens, and the Eggshell and the Radon pens. So for me, this is a pen I probably will be keeping in my collection for a while, if not indefinitely. But I will see if somebody wants to offer me more money than I paid for this pen, or want to do a trade with a pen that I really am looking to get hold of, which is a pen that probably isn't available anymore on the secondary market, or not that often, then yeah, maybe I might do a trade. So there you have it. That's my flashback review of the Cypress Eggshell 01 in a medium 14 karat gold nib. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.